Well, the 2022 hatch season has begun. Here we have 4 goose eggs, 6 call duck eggs, and 9 assorted chicken eggs. Chicken eggs take 21 days approximately to hatch. Call duck eggs take about 25-26 days. And goose eggs, well, those take anywhere from 32 to 36 days to hatch. They kind of do what they want. So we'll see how it goes. Stay tuned. In about a week, we'll candle the eggs to see which ones are fertile and growing. Today is the 7th day the eggs have been incubated. So I have my makeshift candler here with this old projector where I do this. One at a time, I'll take the eggs out. I'll candle them on here. And I'm looking for movement and activity inside to show a developing embryo. That's the old squeaky fan starting. Well, good to know it still works. And this one you can see, oh, it's so hard to focus with this much darkness. Oh, there it is. See that little black swirling floating thingy? That moving blob is our embryo baby chicken. Hi! It's floating down and then back up to the surface of the egg. A little wiggler. The call duck egg incubated for 7 days. You can see the air cell is nicely formed at the end. And I can see movement in there, but it's really hard to capture with my cell phone camera. And there it is. If you look where the air cell on the right meets the line, you can see little bits of movement, and that's the embryo growing in there. This is another call duck egg. You can see the veining in this one a little better. Again, the air cell all the way on the left this time, and a nicely forming embryo. And finally, the goose eggs. All 4 of them look like this, where the yolk on the inside has started to sort of spread out, but nothing definitive. It's a little early for goose eggs, I believe. So one of them I thought I could see movement, and the other 3 all are like this. So I'll check in another week and either give them the heave-ho if nothing's developing, or happily leave them to incubate. Chicken egg, day 14. Call duck egg at day 14. This one's really active. It's so cool. This is a goose egg at day 14 incubation, and I really am having trouble seeing anything. I keep thinking I see a tiny bit of movement, but the shell's not as easy to see through as the duck or chicken eggs. And they develop so much slower that I'm really just not sure yet if it's viable or not. So I'll keep it in the incubator until I am sure, maybe one more week. Well, this is another of the 4 goose eggs. It's got some crud on it, excuse that, but inside you can see how this one, ooh, I see it moving. Yay, hi baby goose. But this one is a lot darker than the other one. Perhaps the other one started to develop and then stopped, but this one is definitely moving, which is really good because it also gives me something to compare the others to. So yay, we have at least one developing gosling. And on day 18 for the chicken eggs, they go on lockdown, which means no more turning. You turn the heat down a little bit, so now it's at 37.5 Celsius, which is about, I want to say 97 or so Fahrenheit. And then inside with this incubator, you take out the tray that rolls them back and forth. You lower down the shelf and fill with water. At the very bottom, fill with water to increase humidity. And in about 3 days, there should be some chicks. Woo! Very exciting. Our little chickies hatched. I didn't get any video of the actual hatch because it happened overnight. However, there are 5 little chickens in the brooder bin currently. Yay. Let's lift the top and take a little bit closer look. These are all Swedish flower hen or Swedish flower hen mixes. Drinking their water. Hey, little cuties. And one little one right there that needs some foot splinting. Look for my next video for that. Hi. Good morning. This is a call duck egg. It has been incubated for 23 days and is now internally pipped. That means that the little duckling inside has broken through the membrane and is now breathing inside of the air cell within the egg. So if anyone didn't know what people meant when they said internally pipped, this is what they mean. Excuse my hand in the way. This is how I candle the eggs. I use an old projector with cardboard. Hi in there, future baby. Fascinating. These are the call duckling eggs on day 24. The one top center has started to zip. It is externally pipped. You can see where the egg is cracked. And the duckling is working hard inside to crack open that egg and hatch out. I arrived today to one call duck that has hatched. It's pretty dry already, so I think that they probably hatched like yesterday evening, and none of the other ones have hatched yet. So I'm gonna take this little cutie out of there. Those are mallard markings. Hi, you're very cute. So this will probably end up being a mallard patterned call duck. Before it rolls all the other eggs around which can damage and technically drown the chicks inside of those eggs, or rather the ducklings. I'll take this one out, check the other eggs, and cover the incubator back up quickly. This little cull duck is rocking and rolling. It is pipped out externally and is starting to zip and rocking and rolling. So after this little cull duck zipped all around the egg and broke its way free, now it's half out of the egg, and it's so cute. This is what they look like at first, a little bit wet. Hi. And the others are starting as well, hopefully soon, so it has friends. Well, today is the day to move the chicks and ducklings from their tiny baby brooder over there to their bigger brooder over here. There's a heat plate on one side, a heat light on the other side, food and water, and a much larger area to run around and grow until they're ready to be either outside or in a pen in here that doesn't have walls, one with like mesh or netting. Ooh, that's nicer, right? Paradise. You can see the chickens now scratching Like they will scratch at the ground and then try to eat, and it's just part of them growing up. That's part of their instinct, is to scratch to find food. So even though they have food, the instinct is kicking in to scratch. And over here, well, Figgy dog. She will stare at them forever. I think we see her nose. All right, this year's first babies, they are settling into their second brooder. Working on growing up. Until next time.